to show me the 1 minute and the 0 minutes because I won't take 5 minutes. A quick update on our payment systems. None of the banks will allow us to use QR codes and identify sellers, which is what we were hoping to have as a payment system. It doesn't exist at any bank here. We have updated the PayPal and Ticket Taylor account, so you can use your credit card again without having a PayPal account. You can also get it back in English after you use a type credit card. At the bottom, that button is back. Ticket Taylor has added a secondary payment system, which I know nothing about yet, but I'm going to learn about it and find out if it's something that's better for us than PayPal. I don't know what it costs, I don't know what it is. It's a brand new system that they just put into place. To give you an example of the battle we fight here today is 72 folks said they were going to be here today, and 57 showed up. So 30-something folks paid in advance, so that didn't really matter. But the club's going to be paying $2,255 out of our collective monies for people who said they were coming to this event and didn't show up. And that just adds up. That's true for every event that we do, every breakfast. If you say you're coming, and it really gets expensive, and it drives Kent nuts. He gets pestered by the folks here at the restaurant wanting to do a name, the head count. It drives him bad. He didn't get him out of there last week. So anyway, we're still working on all of that. Hopefully, we're going to make it easier and better for you. We know that the Ticket Taylor program has improved with the upgrade. You can use credit cards now. You can do it not in time. We're going to continue to try to take cash, but if we continue to have 17 people not show up, we can't afford to keep taking cash. We just can't afford it. So that's all I got. Our next speaker is the chairman of our local groups committee, Ms. Nancy Lindley.
Thank you, David. Take this off for a minute. Okay, I'm Nancy Lindley. I'm recently rejoined the board, and I appreciate the opportunity. I will be doing the newsletter in probably a week or two, so I'll be the one when you hit reply to the newsletter and complain about things in the newsletter. I'll be the one that will be receiving those. So I'm looking forward to that. I enjoyed doing the newsletter back 5 years ago or so, and receiving all those sorts of comments. Now Dave tells me he just ignores them, but I always responded and said, I really appreciate your taking the time to provide your input, and we will take it under consideration. So you know that if you receive an email like that from me, that's the equivalent of Dave not replying. Okay, another thing I'll be doing is being the person responsible for the local groups, which used to be called the outside group activities. Now, if you look at that page on the website, which will also be making some modest changes to the website, these are groups who are not community sponsors. They're groups who are not affiliated with the Expats Club, but they are groups that help to enrich our life here in Chiang Mai. They provide social, cultural, and educational opportunities for expats. They are not NGOs. They are not registered organizations. They're just social clubs. And they provide educational opportunities, social activities, activities for expats to get together and have fun. Expats and Thai people in some cases. They don't, in general, provide charge membership fees, although in some cases I know they do maybe charge 100 baht to pay for their meeting rooms, something like that. These are groups like the Bridge Club, the Chiang Mai Geeks, the Pickleball Group, the Ladies Lunch Group, groups like this. I know some of these groups have gone inactive due to COVID, so this page needs to be updated. And there are other groups that are out there having fun that are not listed here. So I will review, I know Steve Yarnold's weekly newsletter of what's happening in Chiang Mai, has some interesting groups listed in there. So I'll be contacting them to see if they want to be listed, and also reminding these groups that they can post on our Facebook page. They can submit things to newsletter at chiangmaiexpatsclub.com, and we can publicize their activities. So if you're involved in any of these groups or know about them, please send something to us, like newsletter at expatclub.com, and we'll be happy to publicize them because they all make a part of the life here in Chiang Mai, a lot of fun folks. So let's see, who's next on the list? You got it? Okay, thank you, Julia.
It's great to have Nancy taking over all these things. I think it's just, she's amazing. I don't know how she does it all. I would like to bring up Nico from Ibiza. Oh, there you go. Reese is unable to be here today, but Nico is great.
Thank you, everyone.